Hey Kevin, how we doing? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, Garrett. How you doing?
Not too bad. I see we have an exciting power session today around the new layout of the marketplace. So jump into some dashboards and self-service and kind of go from there.
Yeah, should be fun. I like these new updates, so are excited to talk about them.
Yeah, I'm sure our users have seen this now for a few weeks, but nice to have an in-depth call and send anyone the recording if there's any confusion after.
Yep.
So
I think I'm breaking up here, so I'm gonna kill my video here. Hopefully that helps with the connection.
okay, yeah, sorry, I wasn't sure it was you or me. I think we're good now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess to start, so the main reason why we wanted to make these updates was the existing analytics. It was really focused more on the dashboards that we kind of created as the standard dashboards at ProNovos. But over time, what we saw was a lot of our users were creating really good dashboards on their own. And we were seeing a lot of value, not out of only just the standard dashboards. That was kind of the jumping off place, but then really using it as a tool to kind of create your own dashboards to look at specifically some of the reporting and analytics you care most about in an organization. So what we wanted to do was the changes we made to the analytics page was still to emphasize the existing dashboards, standard dashboards we've created, but then also to make it a lot easier to get into some of the custom dash.
Absolutely. So yeah, why don't we dive into it? What was some of the logic as to why we went through the updates?
Yeah, so we just really want to make sure that if people want to create custom dashboards, that it's easier for them to get in there and do it. So it used to be like you kind of had to dig around to kind of find the hidden link that allowed you to kind of get to or the page that allowed you to create your own. So we've just made that more fun and centered. So you can see up at the top, you've got your published reports here, and then your drafts there, which would be all the ones that you're working on.
Perfect, pretty straightforward. Uh, so I see we have new categories at the top. Why don't you kind of explain to us what those do and how we can best utilize those?
Yeah, so if you have a lot of different dashboards that you look at, it can be a lot to try and find the right one. So what you can do is you can come up here and you can create different categories. So the standard ones here are executive, financial, resources, project management. But then once you create that new category, then you can basically kind of have all of your dashboards organized based on that category. So it just makes it a little bit easier if you want to create like a change order category and then have all of your dashboards related change orders assigned to that category.
I love it, really user friendly. I feel like the view all in the old marketplace maybe got a little congested because it was so long.
Congested is a good word for it, yes.
Yep, no, I think this will be a welcome change. So what options do I have for published dashboards?
Yeah, so if you hover over a dashboard here, you'll see the three dots in the top right-hand corner. So you can do a couple things here. One is you can update the name and category. So if I wanted to change it from AP aging test or change it from the custom category, I could click on this here, modify that. Manage access. This is probably the most important one. So this controls who actually has the ability to see it. So you can give it to full access users, anyone at your company, or if you want to customize it more specifically, you can toggle on whether it's administrator, estimators, executives, whoever it might be that could see it. So that basically controls who has access to that dashboard. And then the last two here, unpublish it. So if you are a full access user and you don't want anyone with view access to see it, you can unpublish it. And then it would show up in the hidden tab right here. And then for custom dashboards, if you click the edit, it will open the dashboard in edit mode, where then you can go in and make different changes to that dashboard.
I like it. Save us some steps. I know, especially for the access, you had to open the dashboard and hit the settings wheel before and then kind of go through it that way.
Yep.
So. Um, so what do we have that's shown on the drafts tab?
Yeah, so the drafts tab is going to be all the dashboards that you have not published yet. So as you're creating new dashboards and you save them, anything that you've saved as kind of a work in progress, that will show here. And then kind of some if you hover over it, you've got different options here where you can either delete it if you're like, you know what, I thought this was going to be a good dashboard, but we're not going to end up using it. Let me clean it up and delete it. Edit it if you want to keep kind of making modifications or most importantly, if you want to publish it. So if you want to make it available to more users on the platform, you would go to publish, give it the name, select the category, and then of course assign the user access permission to it.
Absolutely, nice and easy. So I know, self-service has been pretty popular. A lot of people in there build their own dashboards. How do I go in there and create a new one now?
Yeah, so just it's like I said, we want to make it as easy as possible. So if you go to drafts here, create new draft, that's going to basically open a blank canvas where you can come in and start adding the data and the visualizations you want. So I could come in here, say existing data set. Let me come in, grab the job summary, and I'll just start adding things here. So I can come in here and now that I've got my draft, basically create my custom dashboard.
Sure. Now if I go save as and title that, that'll go in the drafts tab we were just at.
Exactly. Yeah. So if I go save as here, what it will default to is my reports. What you actually want to select is this, what you'll see here is basically an option for custom dashboards with your company name. So we're on the demo
Okay.
account. So it says ProNovos demo, custom dashboards. You'll see all the other dashboards I've saved here. If I come in and save this, so I'll call this example dashboard. And then now that I've got it saved, if I go back to the analytics page and refresh it and go back to my drafts here, I'll now see it's an option here. So if I want to publish it, let's go to, so now that I've published my dashboard, if I go back to the publish tab, I can now see the example dashboard right here. And if I edited it to custom, you can see the example dashboard. And then if I want to open it, just like as before, click on the dashboard and it will load in the environment.
I like it, nice and easy.
Yep.
Do we have anything on the roadmap to maybe kind of distinguish those from one another with, I know they're all kind of the same like canned picture there.
Yeah, so you'll see if I go back to the homepage for analytics, all the standard dashboard, we've added some images to make it a little clearer on what it is. But any of the custom dashboards are going to default to this thumbnail. Probably something we'll do over time is add the ability where you as a user would be able to go in and add a different thumbnail or image for the dashboard. So all your custom dashboards don't look the same.
Sure. I was thinking even something as simple as maybe be able to cut something out and use that image, just to let you know what the dashboard is.
Yep. Yeah.
Um, well, yeah, we kind of addressed the next question, where do I save it? Where does it go? Anything else you kind of want to add here on, creating new ones, saving, publishing?
Yeah, that's really the highlight of it. I would say if you have not gotten into this drafts tab before and you are a user that does have full access with the ability to create dashboards, I would definitely encourage you to play around with it. There's a lot of potential in terms of what you can create with dashboards. And I think with the updates now, it's a lot easier to kind of take it from that idea stage to an actual draft to publishing it where you can actually utilize the report.
Absolutely. Um,
Um,
oh, good.
Well, I was actually going to say, Garrett, I'm kind of curious to kind of see from our audience today. I'm going to launch a quick poll question. I'm always curious to see how people are using the analytics module, if they're using some of the more standard dashboards or if they're in there building their own custom ones. So if you got a chance to kind of go in and if you do use the analytics page, kind of tell us what it is you use about it, whether it is those custom dashboards or some of the standard ones we've created.
Sounds good.
That's all I got, Garrett. It's pretty straightforward. Like I said, the purpose of these updates were really to make it cleaner and easier to use. So hopefully, if we succeeded in that, there's not too much we need to
Yeah.
discuss.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far, the feedback's been good. Easy to access the environments and save and publish and manage access, things of that nature. So especially the new category tabs at the top help organize things. And um, yeah, if you have any suggestions to make it easier, just let us know, and we're always open to improving the process. So
Very cool. Well, it doesn't look like we've got any questions, so I think we can maybe wrap up a couple minutes early and give people 4 minutes back in their day.
sounds good. Well, thanks for your time, and we will have the recording if anyone wants it. We can send it out as well. It'll be on the YouTube channel. So
All right, thanks, Garrett.
yep, have a good Tuesday. Thanks for your time.